What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hojo Show with your boy Howard. Listen, let's talk Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. Let's go, baby. Okay, I guess we can call this a review for us episode 1 of season 16. RHOA is back. And I want to give my takes on all of the ladies and what I think we are headed for in this season. So if you are all about all things housewives, then go and get your wine glass and let's chop it up. All right. Listen, if you're new here, like I always say, kick off your shoes and get comfortable because we family. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. And without further ado, y'all ready? Let's get it.
Yes, I'm ready, yes, I'm ready. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase.
All right. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 is back. Okay, so I don't have no bulletin points or nothing, so it might be a lot. It might be a lot all over the place, but we finna talk about the show. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For the new season, my rating for the first episode is get him 100%. I ain't gonna even lie. I honestly fucking love the new cast. I honestly like the shakeup. I like the setting of the girls in the confessionals. I ain't gonna even lie to you. This season is honestly giving me rich. Like it's giving me like rich black, like black luxury rich biatches. Do you hear me? Like seriously. And honestly, we gonna go through the girls real quick, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on these girls. So let me share the screen because I want y'all to understand something. I want y'all to understand something. Let me see. Come on, ho, what the screen is? So don't do nothing dumb. Okay, so my opinion. Come on. So we got Shamia, right? So love Shamia down. Okay. I love Shamia. I'm gonna tell you something that I just like about people in general, something that is it is so attractive to me on men and women. I like I love people that have money, but they don't walk around trying to tell everybody and they don't walk around trying to put it in your face and just make themselves and their whole identity created around them having money. You know what I'm saying? And materialistic things. I feel like it is it makes Shamia that more interesting because after all of these years, it's damn near like none of us really knew that she was really the bitch that really had all the bread. Like she really is what defines an Atlanta housewife. You know what I'm saying? That lady house is immaculate and it is just that lady got an amazing house. I don't think now one of the girls' houses now season has touched us. I ain't gonna even lie. Not even Chateau Sheree. And I ain't gonna lie, Sheree, it took her a minute to get it finally put up, but Chateau Sheree is nice. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm being so honest. Shamia, hands down, has my opinion. Shamia has the best house from any season on Housewives of Atlanta. She has the best house. Like her house is 10 out of 10. Like nobody is seeing now one of the girls' houses is seeing hers. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. That lady house. Woo, boy, that lady, how she make me want to change my profession and try to get into HVAC after seeing that damn house. I didn't even know what her husband did. I didn't know what he did. But I didn't know that. But I'm happy to see Shamia stepping in her light and getting her flowers. I ain't gonna lie, I really, really am. I love the story. With her husband. And what I do like about it, he's quiet too. You know what I'm saying? Like that they are the definition of that saying that goes, real money don't show money. You know what I'm saying? Cause they really don't even be putting shit in nobody's face. They just be doing their own little thing. I love that. I love Shamia being added as a permanent wife, a cast of the cast now. Her family dynamic, I love it. I mean, I feel like we all been watching and we've been following this journey with her and the her babies and the one that's which one is Shiloh? Is Shiloh the older daughter or the younger daughter? The younger baby, but she's been on a journey with the younger baby since the younger baby is born. And if I'm not mistaken, her surrogate is the same surrogate um that Candy used, right? I think her name is Shadina. Um, yeah, I get baby, I'm sure She'da made some bread. Shadina, because she gotta be like, I think Shamia gotta be like her third or fourth one that she did. Or is she the second one? Was Candy the first one? Then she no, I think Shadina had already did a surrogate. She did it before for somebody else before she did it for Candy. So I think Shamia might be the third. When she did, baby, they didn't paid her up. That's all I'm saying. They didn't breaded her up. But love this. I just love the whole dynamic and the storyline of with Shamia. I ain't gonna lie. Portia, you a Cancer. I love Portia, but I'm honest as well. I'm kind of clocking some. I'm clocking some stuff that I don't really rock with Portia. But you know what? I'm gonna wait till we get through with the cast, going through the cast, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking with Portia and Shamia. Okay, hold that thought. All right, let's go to next cast member. Portia, of course. Portia, love Portia. Cancer, my Cancer girl. I love P Willie, baby. That's my girl. Portia's just a bad bitch, regardless. She's. Let me stop my profanity, chop. She's a baddie. Portia is a baddie, hands down. She is definitely a vet. I love Portia. I'm also, even though I love Portia, I'm not one of those people that's gonna sugarcoat. I ain't gonna lie. I have always loved Portia, but after the stuff that was pulled with um with Fallon and Simon, I was side eyeing the hell out of Portia. I didn't like none of that. That's just me being straight up. That's me being straight up. I ain't like none of that. I don't rock with that. I didn't like how it looked. I didn't like none of that at all. I didn't. And I've been said that the way you cop him is the way you're gonna lose him. And I mean, she ended up losing him. Kind of not like how she copped him, but she still ended up losing him because it was in a kind of like weird, crazy, scammy, weird like a way. But even still, I'm glad Portia is back. I see that it's looking like her storyline is going to be surrounding her fighting this divorce with Simon, as well as this beef with her and Drew, and Dennis is being twirled up in that sun. Okay. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. This tea with Portia and Drew. Portia and Drew. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about that too. Okay. Remember, Portia and Drew. Right after Shamia and Portia, I gotta do Portia and Drew. All right. Um, but yeah, Portia's just an interesting girl. She's a fun girl, and I think that this is gonna be a really good season for her. And then at the same time, I also feel like the other new girl, Kelly's, is that her name? That scene with them, the way they started off was like a with me for me because I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I do feel like the new girl Kelly was trying to have a moment with Porsha, but Porsha kind of serves her right on back. But I feel like that girl was trying to have a moment. But we gonna keep going. Let's go to the next one. Brit Edie. Brit Edie. Now I ain't gonna lie, I had never knew her, never heard of her before this. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Can I be honest? I'm gonna be honest. There is just something about Brit that I fucking love. Now I ain't gonna lie, they was trying to say like these girls, the new girls, kind of got like the surge faces, look like Mia. I mean, I love a good cosmetic a surgery job. Okay, I don't mind the girls getting surgery. I love good surgery. I really am kind of addicted to it. Low key, if I had the money like that, baby, I'd have been. Y'all have seen me laid on so many tables. Listen, baby, I support any good cosmetic surgery, and I understand the girls got to get some tucks and pulls and stuff. Britt Edie is just a rich ass, confident, cute, sexy, luxury ass bitch. I'm sorry, baddie, and I live for her. I live for Britt. I am not gonna hold you. Britt gives me everything. I'm not gonna hold you. She just embodies like what's up. Like I like a confident girl. I ain't gonna lie. I love a confident girl and that ain't bothered. And you could tell Britt don't even gotta say that the stuff that she used to do, like when she was, like that girl, because Britt, she it's on her. It's on her hands down. I don't care what nobody say. I, she's my favorite, if I'm being honest. I don't know what it is. And she have this look about herself that is it's what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Not exquisite, um, not enticing, but it's like damn, I can't get the word out right now. I'm gonna have to come back to it. But she just had this look about her that just it's intriguing. I live for her. I really, really do. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I live for Brit. I do. Love her storyline as well. To be honest with you, she is one of the few that is actually married as well on the cast. I do. I think that her and her husband complement each other, and I think that she's going to be able to handle herself well. She's into what is that in insurance. She's a boss. I rock with her. She is my favorite right now. Now don't let me down, Rick. Don't let me down because I seen Shamia and what's the name talking about you was at least favorite. Don't let me down. I'm still gonna judge you based off of how I experience you on the show. So don't let me down. But I love Brit. I do. I do. So let's go to the next one. Kelly's. Is that how you say her name? Okay. So if I'm being honest, she's okay. She's okay. She's okay. I do love that she's also a boss. She has the Nana's Chicken and Waffles. That franchise, is that what that is? I do love her independence. She is currently in the process of getting a divorce from her soon to be ex-husband, who is if I'm not mistaken, she said he's the father of three out of the four kids that she have, and that's two of the twins, and then I think it's like the second one next to the oldest. Her kids are beautiful, baby. They bred it up. She bought her daughter, the daughter they made 17. She bought her 17 goddamn gifts, and it looked like about five of them was some purses, and they was expensive, baby. She had a Balmain, a nail bag. She breaded her up, baby. I don't know why she talking about she don't. What she said her daughter wanted was it a Birkin or what kind of bag she wanted? She talking about she ain't getting that for me. I mean, you might as well all that money you spent on all the other shit, but listen, when you got it, baby, flaunt it. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, I love that. Do I like the way that she came in with that situation with Porsha? It did kind of give me she was looking for a moment, child. It did. It did. Now, don't get it twisted. I love the fact that she calling it out, but it just seemed like it just seemed like she just came in swinging with. It gave me she was trying to have a moment. I'm glad she asking the question, but I feel like for an introduction, girl, at least can y'all like meet, talk first, and then kind of bring that in? So I don't know. I just that was a little weird to me. It was. I ain't gonna lie, but she's a cute girl. Eh, eh. And that's just as far as like, I like her looks, like I do, but then she's okay. She's cute, but okay. I guess if you can kind of understand what I'm saying. I'm not really hyped on her like yet. This is just first episode of the season. This is just me giving this is my observation. I'm not really like hyped on her yet, but I listen. I've been bamboozled because baby, I know when I first started watching Potomac, starting from the first season, by the time the people I liked in the first season, by the time I got to the damn fifth season, I couldn't stand the ones I liked in the first season, and the ones I didn't like, I liked in the fifth season. You know what I'm saying? So, I might you never know. This is just my first observation. All right, but I like her being an addition because this is what Atlanta needed. It is. No shade. It is. Next girls, let's see. Angela. So she is the wife of Charles Oakley, a former NBA player. I think that she's a cute girl. I do. I think that she is. Um, I don't think that we got enough of her for the first episode. I don't think we got enough for her for us to really be able to like really feel her out. But I do remember her from the trailer. Um and Shamia gonna bump heads because she got some go in her because she the one that called Shamia. She called Shamia as Flavor Flav, and I hollered. So I'm definitely interested in her, and I think she do got some personality because in that confessional when she was like she was looking at Kelly's like when she serious, she was like she was dead ass. I do think she got some go in her though. I just needed to get a little more out of her. She definitely got a blunt husband. Charles is he blunt, okay? Because she sure walked over to him at that party talking about she had to go touch up and he was like, "Oh yeah, you need to. Oh yeah, you need to go to the restroom." Her wig was sliding, bless her heart, but he ain't give a damn about even having being mic'd up. He's like, "Oh yeah, you need to." But I mean, listen, we all like somebody that's honest. That's who Tamar need, low key. Not that man, not that lady husband, but a man like that. A man like that. But I'm interested in her. I am. Again, I love the fact that she is married. And she is a Atlanta housewife. So I'm gonna be like watching her. She tall as hell though, but I think it was like I didn't realize or couldn't realize how tall she is. You can't really clock until I seen her standing with all of them on at that a premiere party or whatever that they had. What was it this weekend? Last weekend, Friday, and I was like, damn, she tall compared to all of them. I'm like, she tall. I'm kind of like Marlo and them height and Nene them height. But yeah, we're gonna see how she flow with the girls. Who else we got? Drew. God damn. I would now who that must be Satan that said, go and stop sharing the screen. Let's go back to Drew. Let's go back to Drew. We're gonna be fair. Drew. So if I'm being honest, I did not really care to see Drew come back because honestly, I don't think that Drew is interesting enough. That's just me being honest. Drew is hands down, she definitely is a cute girl. I am extremely happy that she has finally started, she's been getting her looks together, her hair, even though that's thanks to Go Naked Porsha. We've been knew that. I been I had been clocked that when she first started getting her wigs together. But I ain't gonna lie. Been side eyeing Drew ever since I seen her in the studio on them clips with Dennis. Immediately I was like side eyeing her like, you a little weird, girl. I've been, and that's just me being a counselor, baby. I do not like people that don't mind getting in other girls' business. I don't like that. Uh, and I mean, I don't know. I think that her storyline is going to be basically her fighting this and finalizing this divorce with Ralph. I think it's weird as hell that Ralph is still staying in the house, but he's staying downstairs. Ooh, that's just so weird. Um, but I am glad that she left him because he wasn't gonna stop. So I am proud of Drew for that because he wasn't gonna stop doing what he was doing. He never even told her. I'm sure still to this day what really happened and who he went to see in where was that at? What was it? Tampa, y'all? Tampa. So I'm glad she left him. But Drew's cute. She's gotten her little looks and stuff together. But we're gonna see how this flow with her. And we're gonna talk about this BS going on with her and what's her name too. Okay, who else we got? Oh, Cynthia Cheeks, baby. Cynthia Cheekbones, Bailey, baby. Love Cynthia. I love Cynthia. I don't care. I love Cynthia. No matter how much Nene tried to make us see the the real Cynthia. Who she is who she is. I love Cynthia. Some people seem to think that and used to say that Cynthia is boring. Same way they would say that about Candy. And I be feeling like that just be people that like just love mess. I like a little bit of the drama. I like that. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely like for the shows to always have that balance with some of the girls that's not like deep into the messiness and they just are genuine, real, down to earth, sweet, fun girls. I That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I do. I do. I can't even lie. And Cynthia has always been there. Cynthia has always represented Atlanta as far as like she's been a wife a few times, but she's always represented class, elegance. You know what I'm saying? She always has. I've always loved that. I love a classy, respectful, beautiful, intelligent, elegant, just all around phenomenal woman. I do, and I that's what I see whenever I see Cynthia. I love Cynthia. I'm always rooting for Cynthia, and she's an older woman too. I love Cynthia. I do. No bad vibes for Cynthia. I think that she's a friend of the show this year, but I think that they are still allowing her to like do confessionals and shit. But I love that because like Cynthia gonna always be a housewife to us, even if y'all do like demote her down to a friend. She gonna always be a housewife to us. But I think that Bravo and them kind of understand that we all as Atlanta housewife fans that we definitely gonna want to see Cynthia in her confessionals, in some confessionals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just me being honest. Now we're gonna be honest about something. Yeah, because it wasn't now. Well, I'm gonna just stop sharing the screen. So Kenya is in a couple of scenes, right? But she did not get no confessional, and she didn't even get to be in the cast photo shoot. And I guess the kids was upset about that, right? The kids upset about that. I'm not a big Kenya fan, but I would be lying to say the show don't need Kenya. I'm not really a fan of Kenya like that, but I just can't really. It's hard for me to feel sorry for Kenya after watching her for years and years and years do a lot of nasty, mean girl stuff to a lot of girls, especially Tanya. I would never forget the stuff she did with Tanya with the cookie lady because Tanya was like another Cynthia. She was just so like quirky and she was really sweet and she didn't like drama and stuff like that. She could barely even really feed into mess. And I didn't like the way Kenya acted with that. Kenya has done some really nasty stuff. So this that has transpired with Kenya, I have had a hard time feeling sorry for her because every dog has their day. And baby, excuse me, every dog has their day. And baby, you cannot continuously move around and operate with the extremely nasty vile spirit doing some really low down snake stuff to people and acting as if you are the victim in return. It doesn't resonate with me well. You know what I'm saying? But I wish Kenya the best. I mean, we can actually start kind of like there with her. The scene that she came in on with well, she did a scene with Drew coming over there to see Drew, and she also did a scene where she sat down with Cynthia at the party, and they had a little one-two conversation, I guess, where the girl Kellis was saying that she had some words with Shamia about what Kellis said in reference to Porsha. But then when Kenya came in on the scene at the party and she was saying the stuff that she was saying to Britt, people trying to say that Britt was just doing too much based off of how she was responding to the energy that she got from Kenya, but no shade. I got the same thing. She wasn't tripping. She was not tripping. She was not. Kenya is like that though. That's how Kenya is because this girl is showing you her ring, and Kenya like, that's another wedding ring, and she's like, yeah, I got two. She's like, oh, from another man? No, girl, why would I be wearing a wedding ring or like that I got from another man on my wedding ring finger, and my husband is here? Like, what? It kind of gave like Kenya was like kind of like she was throwing shade. But one thing I'm able to clock, if you've been watching the show as long as I have with these girls, the OGs has been on there. We kind of like know how they is. You can kind of tell when they kind of like you can tell when they kind of like threatened a little bit, and it definitely gave Kenya glanced over like looking at her. You could tell like, yeah, she's a threat. She's a threat. Cause Brit is just she bad. You know what I'm saying? Like she bad. And Kenya is she was slightly she couldn't take it, if we being honest. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's how we really seen just a couple of scenes with her. But I don't feel sorry for Kenya. I can't. I can't. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. But Britt called it right when she went and said what she said from her husband. Man, she still went over there to be classy again with her and like tried to get the energy in the better space. And Kenya kind of like, like kind of like deflected and act like, I spoke and hugged Cynthia, but that's my best friend. But you knew what she was saying, Kenya. You knew. But Kenya's good TV. She know how to play it because it keeps us intrigued and entertained at the same time. This sit down that Shamia did with Britt and Kelly's. I hope I'm saying her name right. I think that you said what you said to Shamia. I feel like the producers probably told somebody that they had to be the one to bring that conversation up and spark it and within the group with Porsha, and you probably it's giving you probably said, oh well shit, I'll do it, I don't care. That's just what it kind of give me. But that's not to say that you're wrong, because I will admit you are saying the things that all of us were saying, and we all felt pretty much the same way. But I mean, I do respect the fact that even with Shamia talking to y'all about, what's going on with Porsche and stuff, I do like the fact that Shamia was still being a friend and like she had Porsche back. You know what I'm saying? I like that, and I like that Shamia said in the confessionals, like, "Hold on, girl, like." Get to know Portia for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Without listening to the blogs. I think that with Kellis, when she was saying what she was saying to Shamia about that girl, she shouldn't have missed that lady husband. And Shamia was like, okay, well, y'all talking like these are facts, like, yeah, like this is something y'all know for a fact. And what's the name? And Kelly said, well, girl, we got them from the same place everybody else. The blogs, they don't be lying. Okay, you got to be a little more mature there, sweetie, because blogs do lie. They do lie. We all know that they will add a little razzle dazzle to they little posts that they do, and some stuff to just add a little mess into that. So I mean, they do lie. Don't act like bloggers like they do not lie. But like I said, it felt like you wanted to be the girl to bring that to the conversation within the group. So it's interesting to see how all of this gonna play out, because you damn shows, going down the wrong road with Portia. The scene with Portia and Shamia, when Shamia was telling Portia about the conversation that she had with Britt Edie and Kelly, I laughed my ass off when first of all I was like, why the hell are y'all in the strip club? But that's Atlanta for you though, no shade. But understood and I laughed when Shamia said I told her like you just gotta get to know the Porsche for yourself. And Portia's like, she don't need to get to know me. She don't need to get to know me. Because bitch, what I tell you, I'm the same way. If you don't know me and you already being catty talking about me and you have never met me for yourself, oh bitch, you don't need to meet me for yourself. You don't, because you've already got whatever idea of me and you have it made up in your mind already. So I want you to keep that and stay right over there, because now when I see you, okay, yeah, you gonna feel this energy from me. I don't like that. That's cancers. It is. I do not like that. Porsha, I ain't saying Porsha right with how this stuff went, but I laugh because I'm very like that. If you go watch that story time, y'all go watch the story time I did about them two queens, that big old queen that was talking about me to one of my real good friends, Monica, in prison, and how I acted behind that. Cause I'm just like that. We have no chances of actually being like cool, because it's gonna be nasty because you talking about me and you don't know me like that, and you just really like, it's like you getting cute coming for me. Baby. We enemies that fast. You don't want to come get to know me. I promise you don't. So then the next scene that was interesting was the party that Shamia is throwing. So in this party that Shamia is throwing, all of the girls are showing up little by little, right? But before they all showed up, she had told Shamia, Shamia had told Kellis to come, I guess, early so she can sit down and have a conversation with her. And basically, when she sat down and had a conversation, she's basically really doing it to tell her, I guess, because she knew everybody was going to be there for her birthday party and Portia's going to be there. And she wanted to make sure that she tell Kellis, like, girl, I already met with Porsha, and I don't want to seem like I don't want it to seem like I'm coming off messy. But I told my friend, because that's my best friend, the conversation we had and what you said, and I felt a little uncomfortable about that. Which I think that I feel like people's trying to like read Shamia for like defending Portia, but if you my best friend, I can read you when you do something wrong, but I'm gonna still have your back. You know what I'm saying? Like I can read the hell out of you as my best friend when you do something wrong and we together and call you on your shit, but can't no other bitch around me like read you. Can't nobody else. I can't let nobody else just get cute with you on my time like that. I can't. I'ma read you, but in the midst of a bunch of other people, or especially that don't know you like that or know, you're not gonna be able to do that with me. You ain't. I'm not gonna let you do that. So I love the fact that Shamia did what she did, because that's what a friend is gonna do. Like they supposed to ride for their friends. You know what I'm saying? But Kelly seemed like she really wasn't bothered because she said it. You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, I don't blame her. If you say it, stand on it. So I do like that about Killers. Now, as the girls start coming in, let's go back before everybody started coming in for the party. Porsha was on FaceTime with Cynthia. So I was thinking that if Cynthia is already looking like she headed to the party, Porsha, you barely are getting yourself together. You know how this stuff go. Why are you late? Like why? Like you got your best friend in here riding for you and supporting you outside of your presence, but you are not even present at the time that you should be. You know what I'm saying? Like this is your best friend. You know that y'all have always been known for being late. Y'all don't always, a lot of times you, Candy, they would be upset with y'all about always being super, super late. And girl, like y'all don't ever be 30 minutes late. Y'all be hours and hours late. That's what be making it so hard with y'all and being late like that, because it don't be cute. So now that everybody else is there with the party and everybody start coming in, they go out to go and look at the card, Mia's gift that her husband got her, and it's a $430,000. What's the Rolls Royce? It's bad. I ain't gonna even lie. That damn Rolls Royce so goddamn bad. $430,000. You know what I can do with that? Change my damn life. What we all can do with that, $430,000. You know what we can do with that? Shit, all of us. Jesus, baby, that's money, money, money. Now, let me say this, and this gonna be for the whole Shamia and Porsha thing. Porsha, that is your best friend. If ain't nobody else there on time, you needs to be there on time because you showing up extremely late like that. Let's be very clear. For you to show up when that car was revealed, that means that you were showing up damn near at the end of the party because that car reveal half it had to have been the icing on the cake, like the end, like the big bang to end off the party. It had to be. So for you to come in while she is in her moment and then you tapping her while everybody else clapping and you tapping her Shamia. I just thought that that was just not cute, Portia. I did not like that at all. I did not think that was cute. I thought that was very late of you. I thought that that was very disrespectful of you. You should have took your ass over there around the other crowd and waited until she finished celebrating and being in her moment because it did look like you did not care about her moment and you just wanted to steal it and do the most. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. Then when you went into the room with Shamia and she and y'all closed the door, the audio was still playing and we can hear you apologizing her like I'm so sorry and Shamia responded saying it's okay. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I know that Shamia feelings was hurt. Even in the confessional, she said what she said. I feel you because it's like she like, girl, to the left. Because you, as my best friend, you supposed to be present. You are supposed to be there when ain't nobody else there. You know, like to support. You supposed to be right there. That is definitely a character flaw when it comes to Portia. I do not like that at all. That is not cute. It's low down. It's tired. I don't like stuff like that. Don't ever come and interrupt or mess up your friend's moment like that. You should not have done it. It did that didn't make you look good. I didn't like that. Portia and Drew. Okay. Portia, like I understand how you feeling with Drew. I do. I understand how you feeling with Drew. But I do want you to understand that karma is a MFer and what you do to somebody else and how you treat others is gonna always come back on you. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this situation with how Drew is playing in your face, it's a little bit of karma for you. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what it's giving, like it's a little bit of karma. Drew, this whole acting aloof like you've been doing for the last three, what's this, your third season? This whole acting so aloof when you get called out, you got to stop that. You got to stop that, baby, because that's not a good look for you. I think that we all know that Portia and Go Naked Hair was what helped you get them wigs together because that first season they laid into your ass when it came to them wigs because your wigs was hits. So when you got somebody like Portia, which a cancer, when we do something from the kindness of our heart like that and we really take a liking to you, I think that the last thing that Portia would expect was for you to be trying to film, do stuff with Dennis, right? And then it makes you look even more shady when the girls go upstairs and sit and y'all talk, and the conversation come up, and Shamia asks, but well, it was right before Shamia asked if you and Dennis were dating, and they was talking about the party that Drew had, and Portia was saying like everybody was saying they didn't get an invite, and Portia was trying to say like I didn't get an invite from you, I got an invite from Dennis. Girl, that's what I don't get about people in general, like, and that's with like girls and like when I was in prison, like, and when I would get into it and have words with people that like bitches that be done got in my business or doing sneaky stuff. Girl, you know what you're doing. Don't act like you don't know how this looks. If you and Portia are cool, you done became an influencer slash brand ambassador for Go Naked. What you knew Portia and you and Portia are close. If you hadn't known Portia, you wouldn't have known who the hell Dennis was. So why would Dennis be sending Portia an invitation and you not? That sounds crazy as hell. You don't think? That sounds crazy. It makes you look weird. It also makes you look sneaky. Cause what are you doing? What are you doing? You being sneaky. Yeah, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. That's my mindset, right? It's just weird. It's really really weird, Drew. I don't get it, girl. You could have found so many other different managers or studios than your friends. It don't make you look good at all. It makes you look very very sneaky. It really really does. I don't like that. I don't like that. That ain't cool. And I don't know what world any of y'all live in. Be clear. I'm not saying Portia is not at fault or not, deserving of getting her karma. She definitely got to get her karma. She gonna have to get that because what she did throughout that whole situation, it wasn't cool. It wasn't cute. It wasn't that. It was just foul. It to me, it was just foul. I don't care how you try to slice it. It was foul and it was not a good look for Portia. But let's be very clear. There is no way on this goddamn earth that you call yourself my friend, even an associate, somebody that's been, doing business with me or cool with me that I have been cool with and they knew me during the time. All of those things, my friend, ambassador, an associate, somebody that's been in the same circle as me for a numerous amount of times. And you were there, you were present when I was with said person, you better not ever go behind my back and be now dealing with my ex at all. I used to have this saying that I used to always say to the girls, my friends in prison, and even some of the girls that I didn't get along with. I used to always say this: do not go behind me. Do not backdoor me with now one of my men. Like now, nigga, I haven't been. Do not backdoor me. If you my friend, don't go behind me. I used to always say that. Do not go behind me. You better go around. Go around me. Go on side of me. Do not go behind me. Cause number one, I'm not gonna ever do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. That's something you won't ever have to worry about me doing, and you ain't gotta tell me because it goes without saying. I'm not gonna ever do that. You supposed to know that, Drew. You are supposed to know that. That's not cool. Y'all done been in each other's face. You and Portia had a relationship, a solid friendship like y'all did. So why are you doing this sneaky shit on the side? It makes you look sneaky. If you are really a friend of mine and you really love me as a friend and you take our friendship, what we are building as friends, 100, I would at least respect it, you and the situation a little bit more. Had you told Dennis, I didn't know you do music, but I'm definitely interested in working with you and seeing how you work and we can collab doing some business together. But Portia's my friend and I don't want this to look crazy. So me and you both, I would appreciate it and feel more comfortable only if you are willing to go with me and have this conversation with Portia because at the end of the day, that's my friend. I met her before you. Before I knew you, I knew her. I wouldn't know you had I not been cool or known her. So I think that it would only be right for us to go and sit down and talk to her first because I want her to know at the end of the day, my loyalty is going to always still lie with you as a friend before this man. You follow what I'm saying? Anything outside of that and just okay, well, you can send her the invite out. That's just gonna make you look shady. She not gonna be worried about him because you got to remember, at the end of the day, a nigga gonna do what a nigga gonna do. That's the type of stuff niggas. That's what they do. Okay, for all you know, or Portia or any of us know, you can be his pawn. Dennis might be trying to just play a game with Portia just to get back at Portia, and you being his pawn. It's not cool. It's shady. It's nasty. It's not cool. It's not cool. I don't like it. Drew, do better. I do not like that. I don't like that. But we're gonna see how this go because it's just not cool. Some people just don't understand the real definition of a friend. And that's the part where when that Kenya was saying, I seen on the sneak peek where she was saying to Britt Edie, like, is she mad? She's mad at that. She's married. They not together no more, and she's married. married or not, I'm just being honest. Married, if I'm in another relationship, but don't go behind me. I have a right to be upset. Porsha got a right to be upset about that. She do. Two things can be true at the same time. Porsha's dead ass wrong for what she did, and she damn sure could be getting her karma. And she also is very much validated when we speaking about this situation with Drew. That's weird. That's foul. And it makes you look weird because why am I addressing this with you? Why am I bringing this to your attention when you've been knowing what you've been trying to do and you could have hollered at me your damn self before it got to where it is right now? Why? Why? She doesn't have an answer why. That's why she's sitting there like she always do, playing aloof because she knows she's caught. That's just not cool. So I don't rock with it. I do not. But yeah, that's pretty much was the main good moments, funny moments, or hype moments, entertaining moments for the first episode. But yes, I'm not gonna lie. I really, 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 really am excited about this new season. I feel like Bravo finally got it right. I do. I feel like they finally got it right, and I feel like this is going to be a very good season, even without Kenya being, in this the way she's supposed to be involved. Yeah, I think I like this show. I like it, and I'm dying to see how this shit play out with her and Britt Edie. I am. I really, really am. So it's gonna be a good season, y'all. It really, really is. I really am excited, and I just can't wait for the next goddamn episode. So if you are all things RHOA, baby, stay tuned, okay? Because we're gonna always do our reviews on them. Always. I FUCKS with them. Big time. So I'm just so excited about the new season. I really, really am. So yeah, y'all drop down in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this first season. Um, how y'all feel about certain castmates, who y'all like, who y'all don't really care for. Let me know what y'all think about that, and we can kind of like vibe a little bit because I love talking about the Real Housewives. Tough. So yes, listen, I appreciate y'all so much for the support. Love you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on so you can be notified whenever I drop another banger like this. Love y'all. Peace.